Quiet, camera, action.
The strength of a currency like the sterling pound or the US dollar is an abstract notion and a meaningless concept. Its strength really lies in the power of that country's infrastructures, its political stability, its legal framework, and in its industries and its commerce potentialities, amongst other matters. So that in order to achieve an economically strong and stable nation, the first stage is to implement our own national e-currency. That's the only way in which we may accomplish economical sovereignty. If we are an EEC member country, our e-currency will coexist in parallel with their own currency, the euro. This e-currency will enable collections and payments within our country. For example, the payment of wages, investing in the boosting of our internal economy, the establishment of infrastructures such as hospitals, schools and universities, roads, domestically manufactured electric vehicles, amongst others. It will also provide for collections and payments between social citizens system federated countries. For example, exchanging goods, commodities, import and export, technology, knowledge, know-how, and a long list of merchandise and services. Once our own e-currency has been implemented, the following stage is to establish how are we going to use it for boosting our economy. Here we have a list of necessities and priorities that will eradicate unemployment lists and start up for once and for all a new economic era free of fluctuations and tumbles. Retirement, widows, disability pensions and minimum interprofessional salary will all be set to the monetary equivalent of €2,500 per month. The maximum daily working time will be set to 6 hours a day, 4 days in a week, totaling 24 hours weekly working hours. That is to say 96 hours per month instead of the 160 hours we are working at present. We strengthen the amount and quality of hospitals, nursing homes, nurseries, rehabilitation centres, centres and services for the disabled, drug-addicted, psychiatrics, asylums for the poor or migrants, and also for animals, one of our social citizens system's priorities. We will inject e-currency without limits in investigation, innovation, science and universities. Taxes, levies, duties, including VAT for European countries, will all disappear within the social field. Bureaucracy as a whole will become wiped off the map. The public administration system will become fully digitalized and substituted by a telematic national intranet based on new technological concepts such as blockchain, artificial intelligence and big data. Our e-money will be safeguarded and guaranteed by the system within the so-called Social Citizens Bank, which will operate without commissions, neither interest rates over loans or credits within the social field. It will deliver unlimited quantities of non-returnable loans for basic needs such as for our first and only home, furniture and household appliances, electric vehicle, any level studies, startups or business continuance, and so on. Within the private field, it will deliver long-term unlimited financing without interest or commissions for startups, business continuance, commerce or entrepreneurship. The end to evictions of our first or only home. nobody will ever be deprived of his or her first and only property by any means. GDP will become boosted to at least a 90% before 24 months' time. We will reindustrialize our own countries within 5 years' time, applying cutting-edge concepts and technology, managing millions of job posts for decades. Radical renewal of our energy sources before 5 years' time. 100% renewables coming from the sun, the wind, the waves, the tides, and the Earth's heat, putting an end to foreign energy dependence. 0% emissions. The end to air and noise pollution. The end to electricity bills within the social field. Upon implanting our new national e-currency, old-fashioned bank accounts will be taken over by the electronic wallet concept. No more politicians to manage public money on behalf of citizens. Every national or local transaction will be filtered by means of programs based on artificial intelligence and will become managed by citizens through their newly born Citizens' Parliament. How will this economic miracle happen? We alter the course of that wicked part of nowadays savage capitalism and we replace it with an indefinite economic system which has already been successfully tried out in the past by humankind. We will see into it in the following video.
Fake it till you make it A, and if you play that game, then you just might make a change.
Power off! Let's go!